what's going on YouTube? Donnie coming to you from Motorland SP Japan today. Last week we were at Aomori Speedpark testing out the S2000 for the first time. It was an awesome event out there. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out the last video. I'm not going to turn this car into a drift car, just come out here to test it and see how it feels for myself. Most notable cars are Steph Papadakis AEM S2000 and the RSR's Alex Pfeiffer's S2000. Those are probably one of the two notable S2000s that I ever drift, and if anybody brings the S2000 drift, then that's the first two guys everybody thinks about. There's other guys out there that build drift cars out of the S2000 platform, but it's not an easy feat. Myself personally, I have no drift cars, so I don't have a need to turn a car that drifts very well into a drift car. I'm just not going to do that. So I don't dislike the video because you think we want to turn this into a drift car and bash it up and hit walls and all that stuff like that. Even though I don't do that with my own cars on purpose, I'm just coming out here. I just want to see how it feels for myself. It's an AP1, so the AP1s tend to oversteer a little more. The AP2s are a little bit more neutral. You can check all that stuff out on Google and read all that stuff. I don't want to jibber and jabber about that. So the most notable thing I could point out is that as you can see right here, the AP1 and all S2000s, the e-brake is 3 miles away from the steering wheel, which when you're drifting and you're using e-brake, which is not a bad thing to correct your drift, to start a drift, or to extend your drift, the e-brake is like again I say 3 miles away, and that's 3 miles you have to bring your hand from the e-brake back up to the wheel for a critical moment when you need both hands on the wheel for drifting. So right off the bat, just the setup of how the e-brake is there is just not good. So if a guy, say, made a drift car of S2000, first thing he would do is have some kind of hydro setup or something to bring the e-brake closer to the wheel. So as you guys can see, it's just a pretty ass-happy car. So you don't have to do much to actually start drifting. You just kind of turn in and it starts drifting. So it's all right. But I can tell it takes a lot to get this car to keep a normal drift. It's meant for grip, and it has that grippy feeling. Let's go ahead and check out the S2000 and see how it does. One thing I didn't manage to get on film was when I actually busted the tire. We went and swapped the set of Kenda KR20s onto the rear, and one thing I noticed was the rear end became a lot more predictable and a lot more easy to drift. So if you're going to go ahead and drift the S2000, definitely don't have high grip tires on there, especially if you're rocking the stock differential and the stock power and all that stuff like that. It was a little bit too much grip for the S2000 F20C to handle.
Yeah. Tire.
There you have it, guys. Took it off for a few laps, and definitely not a car with drift. It's not a car I waste my time trying to undo what it does so well. I just want to see how the S2000 drift, and that's pretty much out of my system. Did happen to go off track a couple times and bang a few things up, as you can see here. Busted on my tire, and a rookie mistake, didn't fold my front fender up well enough, so when I dived in, it pulled the metal, so it kind of knocked some paint off there and distorted it a little bit, but I can fix that pretty easy. As always, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. Peng Ranger signing off from Japan. See you guys later.